Hey everyone, good morning. This is Sarah. I hope you guys all had such a good night's of rest and just so excited for the new day because I know I am. I today honestly, I had such a good day. I got to catch up on my sleep, go to my classes, and then I had a really good Bible study today actually, and I did want to talk to you guys about that. And rather than just going through the gospel from today and everything, I want to talk about that because today we read about David and we read about his whole affair with Bathsheba. Wait, I forgot her name. Something along those lines. But like how he was looking out one morning, he woke up lazy. He was very lazy, which is like another big takeaway from the whole story was that like laziness leads to sin. Like the devil lives in the laziness of us and we should try to avoid that. But besides the point, basically he woke up late one afternoon, David, and he looks over his balcony and sees a lady showering in like under like I guess I don't know exactly where, but it was this line of vision. And he sees this lady and she's gorgeous, beautiful lady, and he had these lustful thoughts about her and he kind of let them take over and he let the sin win, and he went and he impregnated her. And obviously he didn't want to be caught, like he it would look horrible because she's already married. So then he tries to convince his wife, what for his name, no, his husband, David tries to convince her husband, it starts with a U, I forgot his name, but he tries to convince the husband to have to sleep with her, and so that he is convinced that the child is his child instead of David's, because he doesn't want him to know. And the husband is very devout, and he's like, no, my job is to be fighting in the war, which David is like, he is the leader and he should be at war, but instead he's back home sleeping, which goes back to the laziness thing. But basically he's like, no, I have to be he wanted to practice chastity. He wanted to stick by what he wanted to do. He's like, I'll sleep outside. And David's like, no, go. He's like, no, I'll sleep outside the house, outside your house, and it's fine. I need to focus on what's important. And then even after that, David tried to get him drunk in order to go and do sleep with his wife, so that it would be his child in their eyes. But basically that didn't happen either. And then time passes, and then David gets people to kill this husband, and because that's the way he wanted to solve the problem, which is obviously not the correct way and moral way, but that's the story ended. So then later on we're looking at another passage and we're talking about how Nathan, I believe is his name, called out David by giving him a whole story about this poor man with one little lamb that he grew and raised his children and loved so much. And David was listening to the story, and Nathan was saying how there's a poor man and there's a rich man, and basically the poor man loves this little lamb, whatever, raises it, and this rich man is coming by, and he had a guest coming over and needed a little lamb, and then he ended up taking this lamb, killing it, and serving it to his guest. And then obviously the poor man was upset, but then David heard this story and he was so angry, and he was like, why would they do that? They should kill this rich man, he's a horrible person. And then Nathan looks at him and said, you are the man. And that call out was something that really hit David, because that was wow, I'm in the wrong. He was in the wrong. He was fully in the wrong, and he understood, and then he compared the whole story to the affair he had with that woman, and how he was technically the rich man in that situation, where he just killed, he just took advantage where he shouldn't have taken advantage. And then that kind of led to whole David writing, the Psalms. David wrote the Psalms, and it was just we read Psalm 51, and it was about repentance, and it just really got me thinking. Okay, so I'm so sorry, it's a very long video, but God is so forgiving no matter what you do, and there's just so much grace in that. And this whole story just teaches us, like, even after all this, like, David learned, and like he repented, and he grew. Not saying that you need to go through something so crazy like this, but just to know that there is, like, he's always there to forgive us. Like, it's so unwavering. He's never ever not gonna forgive you, no matter what you do. And like, no matter where you are in life, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done that you regret, and like anything, like, he's just always going to forgive. And it's just something that really is so important, and like everyone should remember. And like, I know, like, we should all try to go to confession more. I know I'm trying to, because I didn't, like, I go to confession when I feel like it's the bare minimum. I feel it's what I'm doing. I need to work on that, and it's something we all need to work on, because confession is so available, and like, especially in this time and day, it is something that is so accessible and so available, and we should all, I don't know if take advantage is the right word, but like, you make use of it, because like, it's so calming, and it just brings such a level of peace that nothing else in this world brings me peace like that. And yeah, overall, I'm so sorry, incredibly long video, but have an incredible day in school. See you guys tomorrow.